Hey guys, Brenton here from Strength with Disability. Time to do up a little bit of a video series for my guys from Scope Disability Australia. If you happen to stumble across it yourself, feel free to enjoy it. We're just going to go through some of the fundamental exercises we can do at home, seeing as we're all stuck inside at the moment. So today's session, short little session, just some stretches and things we can do on the floor, keeping it nice and short and sweet and engaging. Alright, let's get into it. So the first stretch we want to do, we're going to take the one leg out the front there, and we're going to give the calves and hamstrings a bit of a stretch. So we want to stick the one foot out the front, bring that one foot into the side of the knee there. Just rotate a little bit so you can see that. And we want to reach out for those toes as best we can. Now we want to go to a point where we can get a nice bit of a stretch going. We don't have to go into too much pain though. The mistake a lot of people make is they're desperate to get to their toes and they end up hurting themselves more. We want just a little bit of engagement, a little bit of stretch. And we'll just do that on both sides. Give them a nice even stretch. Swap sides. Generally you hold this for about a 10 count. But again, wherever you're comfortable, just to get a little bit of fun. And for some of my clients, it's a little bit harder than the average person to do the stretch, so just go with what's comfortable. And yes, I'm aware I'm wearing odd socks. It's kind of a thing. So we'll give that one a bit of a stretch. And then we'll go feet together in the middle as best we can. So up nice and tall, try and keep that nice posture the whole way through your stretches. And we're going to stretch out the groins, so we're stretching out this area through here. And again, you just want to use your elbows just to put a little bit of pressure down if you can, and try and open up this area. And again, we just hold that for a little bit, to where you're comfortable, get a nice bit of a stretch. Not forgetting to breathe the whole way through, of course. And then the next one I'm going to do, one of my favourite ones, we put one leg down, and we go one over, and we try and give our knee a nice little bit of a hug, and think it was sticking underneath us all the time. We'll just try and bring that knee in nice and close to us, and we're going to stretch up through the hamstring and the glute area through here. Is where you should feel it. You may feel it in other places a little bit if you're a bit tighter in other spots, but ideally you want to be feeling it through this area here. We just hold that for a little bit, and then we're going to give it a swap over. Now bring the other one in, and remember to think that knee for sticking underneath us as well. Now some of you may want to tuck this leg around and hook around this way. Entirely up to yourselves if you're that flexible, but we want to keep it just nice and relaxed, just stick that one leg out the front. Beautiful. Alright. Now the next one we want to do, we'll get those legs out the front. We want to go hands out the back, keep the arms nice and straight. And we want to push that chest up towards the ceiling. And this gives the biceps and elbows a bit of a stretch out, as well as a bit of a chest stretch. We look up towards the ceiling, and I'm going to rotate around so you can see it from the other side. So if we go around this way, and we just push that chest up towards the ceiling, keeping those elbows nice and straight. And you're going to get a nice bit of stretch through the bicep area here, hopefully, and up to the chest here. Just nice deep breaths while we're getting that one done. Beautiful. These are the nice simple stretches I go through with a lot of my groups, just to get everything moving, get that blood flowing throughout the day, and get us ready for a bit of a workout. Alright, our next one we want to do, we come back around again, and we're just going to do a nice simple shoulder stretch. Now this one's one of my favourite ones to teach, because this gets half the group feeling dyslexic. What we want to do is we want to bring one arm across the front, and you just want to try and bring that elbow in nice and close to yourself and get a nice stretch up through the shoulder and tricep area here. Now the fun part about this one is in a group, when you first teach it, half the group will end up with their arms somewhere out here. For some reason this motion here doesn't read the same to all people. So you want to bring that arm across the body and keep it in nice and tight there. If you're unsure, just pause the video, go back again. the next one, we'll swap sides. Excellent. Beautiful. And the next one we want to do, we're going to stretch out the tricep here. And this one can be a bit of fun for some people sitting down because they haven't got quite the mobility up behind their heads. So what I'll do is I'll go to my knees. And you want to bring that one arm up over the top and push down gently on the elbow just to get a nice stretch reaching down behind your head there. So I come around, you can see I'm reaching down the middle of my back just to get a nice stretch to the tricep. And then we'll swap sides. And again, just gently pushing down that elbow just to get a nice stretch. Excellent. And the next one we want to do, come around onto our backs. And just take your time getting around here. No big hurry ever. And we just want to bring our knee back towards our chest, nice and gently. And if you want to increase the stretch a little bit, you can sort of bring your hand down towards your foot and try and tuck your foot into your bottom. And this will get a stretch again through the hamstring up the back here. And we'll swap sides. Excellent. Just nice deep stretch breaths through as you go. Excellent. And then we're going to come up from that one. And we're going to stretch out the muscles of our upper back. And again, a nice simple way to do this that's easy for everyone to access is we come over onto our knees and we want to plant those hands out the front and sit our bottoms back and just try and stick those hands down as hard as you can in the carpet so you're stretching out through here. So you want to keep those hands right at the front and plant it as hard as you can and try and sit that bottom back and really stretch down. And just sitting there as long as you like, just to get a nice stretch. I quite enjoy this one, so I'll just hang out here a little bit longer. Beautiful. And then another one we can do, just to transition straight from there, is we can do what's called, I call them the Kneecap Stretches. And I love this one because it gets half the group meowing when I do it. So I'll spin this head around so it's a bit easier for you to see my face. And we want to go on our hands and knees. And we're going to stretch like a cat. So we want to suck those toe muscles up and bring them back up. So you're trying to bring your belly button up towards your spine. So you're sucking your tummy in and bringing that back up. And you hold that for a few seconds, and then we push our tummy down towards the ground and try and stick our bottom out. So we're dropping that belly button towards the ground this time. And it just gets you opening up. Bring it up again. Opening up that core and getting it moving, getting the blood flowing. And then down we go. And then sucking those tummies up. And down we go. And if you feel the impulse to meow like a cat while you're doing it, go for it. And then one more up. And then we want to drop that tummy down. Really try and hollow that back out, stick that bottom out. If I pull my t-shirt tight, you can sort of see the lower back. When you drop down through and let it all relax. Excellent. Now if we want to give the quads, the front of the legs a bit of a stretch out, we can then come down onto our sides. And you want to try and grab towards the ankle there, or wherever you're comfortable, because some of us aren't quite as flexible. So wherever you can get around this area here around your foot, and you want to try and tuck your foot back towards your bottom, and just draw that leg back so it's nice and in line along there. If you can get it back a bit further, that's fine. Increase the stretch as far as you're comfortable, but you should be getting a nice stretch down through here. So again, keep it to where it's comfortable. Getting a nice stretch, and then we'll swap sides. So I'll just rotate over completely to the other side, just so I can stay facing the camera for you guys. Make sure we always get both sides, because you don't want one side being too much more limber than the other. Otherwise we'll walk in circles sort of that. Just take your time with it, enjoy it. Again, this is just a nice demo session, so you can do these as many times as you like and hold them as long as you like. This is just to give you an idea of what to do while you're at home, or give your carers an idea of what to do while you're sitting with them. Anyone who wants to enjoy it can. Excellent. And we'll just gently release that, and we're going to sit up nice and tall again. And the next one I want to do, we're just going to get those wrists switched on a bit. So we want to interlace the fingers like so. And you can just start by going side to side. And then if you want to add a bit of rotation in there, and this one can get a bit tricky on the old brain, just take your time and rotate those wrists around. Again, going to the range of motion you're comfortable with. But it's just going to start the blood flowing up through the forearms and through the wrist joint there. Beautiful. And then another one we can do, just again to get that flexibility in the wrist joint. You want to push your hands together almost like you're praying. If you're like me, you're not wanting to do that much. But push them together like we're praying, and lift those elbows out. And you just want to try and push your palms towards the ground. So you're actually pushing down that way as you come down, but pushing them together. And you'll get a nice stretch for this area here. Excellent. And the next one we want to do, we're going to get the shoulders rotating a little bit. So we want your hands together in the middle, make your fist in each hand, so they're not actually connected. You sit up nice and tall again, get that chest up, and we want to just keep our elbows in tight and rotate those hands out. Now this one seems super simple, a little bit strange, but it actually gets the shoulder joints rotating deeper inside the shoulder than your normal shoulder muscles. So really good for shoulder mobility. A lot of people tend to struggle with that, so it's a good one to focus on. And for now, I'm not going to worry about doing the weight, we're just literally getting the blood flowing. Do a few of those, and you'll feel the difference. And the next one we want to do, it's like the lucky waving cats. We're going to bring those elbows up to 90 degrees, and then dropping those hands forward, keeping those elbows in the same position, and just letting the hands rotate forward. And what I'll do on this one is I'll spin to the side so you can see from the other side what that kind of looks like. And again, you feel that start to work in the shoulder joints, and it's really, really good for our shoulder mobility. I'll just turn to the side so you can see what that looks like from the side. So any carers out there looking to help out the client while they're doing it, this is the motion we're going for. And again, they're not always going to look exactly like I'm doing them, but just watch out for your client and you'll see. They might be doing the movement, but it might be 1/10 of the movement. Just roll with it, be able to have some fun with it. And that goes to the parents too. It's not always going to look perfect, but as long as we're moving and smiling, we're good. I've had some clients who've literally built a move from doing about that much of the move, and you can see the synapses in the brain were firing, but we just got to build into it, so just take our time with it. No need to rush, no need to push in. And the next one we can do, we're going to give our core a bit of a stretch out. So, we want to lay it nice and flat, hoping you can still see me on this one. Laying it nice and flat, just shimmy back a little. And all we want to do is we want to bring those hands back and we can shuffle them up. And we don't have to get too far, we want to bring that chest up just a little bit, just to get a nice stretch. And the more flexible you are, the further back you can bring your arms and the taller you can get your chest. So you come down, let that relax, do it a few times. Stretch out, let everything relax. And you can come back again. And as you get more and more warmed up, you can gently get a little bit further back, but again, don't have to push too hard. Just bring that chest nice and tall. And we can go from there. Beautiful. So eventually, if you're really flexible and really warmed up well, when you get a bit more confidence up, you can always come up to that level there and just get a nice stretch. But again, go to where you're comfortable. Can't stress that enough. Just keep breathing through this one, because a lot of the core ones, people tend to forget to breathe, so just remembering to breathe while we're going. And then just nice and slowly coming down and relaxing. And the last stretch I'm going to show you for this video, because again we're keeping it short, sweet and engaging, and there'll be more videos to follow with more exercises we can do at home. We'll come in and we'll sit on our bottoms again. And this one again, super simple but really, really good. You can sit up nice and tall. And we're just going to stretch out the traps and the neck muscles, because a lot of my clients have issues with their neck and their shoulders. So we want to just sit up nice and tall. And we'll go head to one side. And over the other side. Just letting that head relax down to each side. We don't have to force the stretch. We just want to let that head hang and make the weight of our head do the stretch for us. And we look down towards the floor. Again, just nice and relaxed. And up towards the ceiling. Just letting the muscles go through the motions we would normally go through, nice and controlled manner. And getting that blood flowing and enjoying the day. And we'll go looking straight ahead, nice and tall. And one side. Excellent. And over to the other side. And looking down towards the floor. And up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Excellent. Well, I think that'll do for today, guys. Again, nice simple stretch video just to get us rolling. Give yourself something nice and easy to do at home. There'll be a few more videos coming out in the coming weeks to add some exercises in there. If you've got any ideas or any questions, just drop me a comment or email me a message, and we'll make videos as we need to. This one goes out for my guys at Scope Australia. I hope to see you all again soon and we can have some fun dancing around the room. But this will keep us rolling and keep us connected for now. Everyone stay safe and happy out there, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks, guys.